Hey guys, just wanted to make a quick video about IGV because the play kind of has changed in the past week when I shouted it out to the Discord. Um, Obviously, I didn't see that Iraq stuff happening, and we did get that Anthropic news. So I'll kind of talk about that. I'll show what happened in the long term because uh, I did a lot more than scale in, which I said I was doing on Thursday there. I guess Wednesday night I was talking about some of the names in the IGV, and you guys have listened to me talk about Adobe for a while here. So I just ended up buying the IGV. Here's the I feel kind of ashamed calling it the long term when the largest position in it is uh, an April call. So I'm probably going to trim this position because we're already at 12% on the year, and that's pretty good. And I guess it could be better for the risk that we took on this, but I did grab a couple shares, and there's probably going to be a lot more volatility this year. So we'll probably trim some of this. We might keep some of it too. So let's just jump into the chart again. I just want to look at it from a technical standpoint. This is a very clear inverted head and shoulders. Shoulder, head, shoulder, and it signifies the end of a downtrend. So, uh, and if you can hear my tone, I already did this video once, and I didn't really like the structure, so I'm doing it again. So, thanks for putting up with me. Anyways, yeah. So here's the shoulder and the head and the shoulder. So what I would expect here is, well, this is how you would get a profit target from it. You got the head, and you got to the neckline, and there you go. So it does make sense for this to go to $90. But you might see a back test of the neckline. You could come all the way down, which would not be very fun. It might be a good idea to have a stop loss if you did take this trade with me, but I have a feeling that a lot of you didn't, and that's kind of why I'm making the videos, because I don't want somebody to jump into this right now thinking it's the same as when I was talking about it last week. And that was kind of because we did get the news with Anthropic here, where the Pentagon is, I guess, blacklisting this company because they won't cooperate with the administration in some, I don't know, there's some sort of drama going on here, and I don't understand it completely, if this is actually going to go through or not. It might just kind of be, yeah, they're kind of beefing right now. And going back to long term, I thought Google would benefit from that. This Google play hasn't worked out, but I'm gonna hold on to that one uh, because it's got time. And same with all these IGV plays, they have time. So yeah, we have time to think about it a little more. I'm not gonna sell all of it all at once because I am still bullish on IGV. Back to the charts. I mean, if it is the end of the software scare here, gap fill all the way up here kind of makes sense too. And just before this video, I was taking a look at Microsoft, and this is another clear inverted head and shoulders coming back for a back test of the neckline. And so just like we did before, this would be how you would get a profit target off something like that. Um, and maybe you bring it down a little bit because that's actually where the resistance is. So there you go, just live right there. But you also have a big gap fill there, and I'm not sure why Microsoft. Yeah, like I said, they threw the baby out with the bathwater on some of these names in software because either either software is going to be around and is just fine, and this drop in price doesn't really make sense, or some of these companies are a part of this new age of AI, so it doesn't make sense for them to sell off. So there you go, guys. I think that's about it. Yeah. So um, maybe don't YOLO into this IGV trade like a retard, um, like I did, because I'm already thinking about trimming it, I guess, and we'll see where it goes here. I am still kind of bullish on the industry, but you're going to be really sensitive to headlines and really, yeah, really about anything the market wants to happen right now. The media controls the headlines here, so watch oil and pay attention to what's going on the news. I guess if they start reporting on a prolonged conflict in Iran, that's not going to be great. Uh, so that's about it, guys. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and I'll talk to you later.